What's up, everybody? Smoove Cosplay here, your favorite salsa dancing cosplayer. Today I want to talk about a particular mentality that some of my fellow cosplayers have. I don't know if I want to go so far as to say that it's problematic or toxic. I'm not sure if it's that serious. If y'all do think it's that serious, definitely let me know in the comments. But it at least is a mentality that tends to cause a lot of unnecessary stress and drama. And that is this mentality of thinking that you own a character, thinking that you are the only person who can cosplay a particular character. Now, before I go further, let me just say that I do appreciate and agree with the idea of wanting to stand out, wanting to be original, wanting to do things that haven't been done already, wanting to do something that not everybody is already doing, wanting to set trends, trailblaze, all of that. That's really my MO when it comes to my cosplays. Like, I like taking the road less traveled. I like doing cosplays that aren't overdone. Again, as I've said in several videos before, I'm not dissing people that do overdone cosplays. I will defend Harley and Deadpool cosplayers to the death. If that's what you want to do, and that's what brings you joy, do that. I'm just saying, for me, that's just not what I like doing. You know, I like doing characters that haven't been done before. I mean, if somebody has done a character before, it doesn't deter me from doing it, but I do get a kick out of doing a character that hasn't been done before. If I do a mashup, I prefer to do a mashup that hasn't already been done. I like the shock value of it. So yeah, like, I get wanting to stand out, wanting to be unique, wanting to set a trend, and so on and so forth. But I think where that mentality goes left is when you allow that to negatively affect your interaction with other cosplayers, and when you allow it to cause unneeded drama. One example of this is, I've seen and heard of instances where, a cosplayer would go to a convention and they're cosplaying as whatever character they're cosplaying as, and then they see another cosplayer at that same convention wearing the same character. And sometimes it's not so bad. The person may just, be a little disappointed, which is understandable. But sometimes it leads to things like, the person, they choose to not even associate with the person. They choose to stay on the other side of the room, or not even be in the same area as that person. And I'm not saying you have to interact with anybody. Nobody's entitled to your time, and you're not entitled to anybody else's time. I'm just saying that the reasoning behind it is a little whack. It's kind of like, this is not all women. Let me just preface that this is not all women. I just know that this is a thing. I've had people confirm this for me. It's kind of like how some women will go into a party or a club or something, and if they see a woman with the same dress on or same outfit on, there's this unspoken animosity and rivalry and competition going on. Like, I looked it up before. I even read where this woman was talking about the same thing, and she was like, oh, well, I saw a woman with the same outfit on. I approached her like a woman, and I was respectful, and we had a good conversation, and we were cordial about it, but we just mutually decided to stay out of each other's way. And I'm like, is it that serious? But anyway, some cosplayers act like that. Some cosplayers will, if they see another person with the same costume on, or the same character, there's this automatic unspoken rivalry and competition going on. I'm just like, it's not that serious. You can't expect to be the only the only cosplayer at the convention wearing that cosplay. I've seen, let's see what else. I've seen some situations online and social media where cosplayer A will say that, hey, I'm doing this character soon. I'm doing work, or they'll show their work in progress photos online, and cosplayer B, whether that cosplayer is, just someone in their social media circle, or someone that's even their friend, and then they start posting pictures or saying that they're going to cosplay the same character, whether or not they were sparked by cosplayer A's post or not. And then cosplayer A gets an attitude. Cosplayer A feels like cosplayer B is copying off of them. Cosplayer A, if cosplayer B is their friend, they accuse cosplayer B of betraying them. Like, I've seen all of that, and I'm just like, look, y'all, you don't own that character. There are still too many cosplayers and too few characters for any one cosplayer to feel like they own a character. It's just really unrealistic. You're setting yourself up for failure to ever to expect to be the only cosplayer at a con dressed as that character, let alone the only cosplayer period doing that character. Now, it is possible to be the only the only cosplayer cosplaying a particular character at a con. It's possible. It's just not likely. And you might actually be the first person to cosplay a character. If you are, enjoy it, soak it up. You're not going to be the only one forever. Eventually, somebody's going to cosplay that character too. And again, you're just, it's unrealistic to expect that. It's cool it's cool for it to happen. I like being the only one. I like being the first one, but I'm not mad if I'm not. I'm not, hating on the other person if not. Like, if I go to a con and I see another person just as the same character, just me, we automatically besties. Like, I'm making a beeline to you. I'm taking selfies with you. I'm giving you a big hug if you're cool with it. Like I just see it as sharing a fandom. Whereas, I don't see that other person as competition. I'm not in this to be the best. I'm in this to have fun. I'm in this to enjoy myself. I'm in this to express my fandom. And if I see somebody else that expresses the same fandom, cool. That's just more fun for me. But yeah, I'm just putting that out there just because, like, having that mentality, like I said in the beginning, just creates too much stress, creates too much drama. You don't own that character. It's okay for you to want to be the only character. I'm sorry. It's okay for you to want to be the only person. It's not okay to feel entitled to have to be the only one, because that again leads to so much craziness. That's it. Y'all have a good night. Y'all have a good time. But whatever con you're going to next, good luck on your cosplay builds. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button. Leave me some comments, and I will see y'all at the next video. Peace.